We
are live.
You looked over at me and started mouthing. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
I was doing the right countdown. I just didn't have my hands to do the 3.
Oh, there was just too much. Well, Justin just walked in too, and I just got
There's
overwhelmed.
chaos.
I got overwhelmed. Welcome to Shush Secret. Welcome to Shush Secret Time, the live stream that you all love to tune into. I am Tara, and that is Natalie, and we do a live stream once a week where we sit down and talk about the behind-the-scenes secrets of our lives, of the channel, of the content we're making, and then I think today we're going to be shooting this shit a lot because there's not much intel to give you guys.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite, because then we get slap happy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm already like, I really want another cup of coffee.
I just poured coffee number 3.
Do I get to run away? Do I
you
prep you?
You can go
yes.
go
okay.
for it.
All right. We're going to start this the way we always do. If you're in the chat, please say hi, because we like to know who's out there so we know who we're talking to. And then Natalie's going to read your handles off, and I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. And if you're tuning in after this has already gone live, please comment in the chat. The comments below. I got there.
I broke.
Comments below, because we will write you back. Hey, Brian Newland. All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay, Tara's gonna go away.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
Justin's here. He's moderating from that side of the room. If anybody says anything, he will figure out how to.
I will come find you.
He will find you. He's a very particular set of skills, not a peculiar set. He has a very peculiar set of skills. Right, everybody, too much noise. I have to do things. All right, Unilis Constance, hello. How are you today? Rob Poole, everyone make sure that they like the video and all of Natalie and Tara's video. He says it helps. Thank you so much. David Faith, hello. Elizabeth Ani, Banu, howdy. That's actually not easy to do back to back. Hello, and then Liz Banu. Chat GP Gomba, hello. Jack Boots, hello. Derek Ward, hello to you. Evan Schurr's here with a pineapple. Denkar 11, how are you doing today? In for the bum bums. I showed up for the bum bums. I'm staying for these 2 bums. Desiree Gonzalez, hello. Clayton Gordon, hello. Lockpicking engineer, good day, dude and dudettes. Steve sees a shadow. Dang it, Steve. Melinda R, hello. TL Wood Rockefeller. I just tripped over that I felt face planted there. Hello. The Stephen Brown, hello. Peepsicles. Chicago Randy. Oh, Chicago Randy. Oh, Chicago Randy. Hello, how are you today? Randall. Brian Newland, hi. Not much intel with Natalie and Tara. That's our name of our new podcast. Caleb Miller, how are you doing today? It has been a little bit. Gordy Bishop, howdy. And B, good morning. Hello to you as well. Tara's in the other room. For those of you just joining us, she's decided that coffee is more important than you. Justin, I think, is signing in. He just wanted. It is chaos.
By herself.
Maybe. Oh, Steve says maybe even a surprise Jello mold. Oh, no, I don't need you in here. No, thank you.
You said that. Tell him to stop.
No, he says you don't want my arm. You could have gotten Tara's coffee and then you could have brought it in with one arm, but it is a shoot show. Noodle guy is casually leaning on the cutting board. Yes, I'm going to put the other 2. I'm going to move this and put the other 2 right here as well. But I did like how he's casual. I very specifically casually put him there. I may make the other ones dancing, so we'll see. That's on my to-do list. It says set up the wacky inflatable filling arm guys, but I don't do anything these days. Waking up is hard. Waking up is hard to do. Oh my God. They say that waking up is hard to do.
If you want to share about your dinner the other night, I think you should.
Oh, my dinner? Amazing. I was having a bad day, and I text Tara.
She sent me this amazing text.
I said I peak girled. I've reached peak girl, and I'm drinking Chardonnay with my cheesecake for dinner. I just went and I said, insert all the Bridget Jones diary memes here. Yeah,
yeah. Giant glass of wine and
oh my God. And
it's amazing.
I did pour that like I was in the movie.
The
Yeah.
show, the house,
The girl in the house in the
street,
window
down
from
across
down the
road,
street, yeah.
left it around the corner, and she just pours an entire bottle
I
into a
didn't-
glass of wine.
I didn't do that, but I did go bloop 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 bloop. Like, and as I was going, like, no, this is I'm getting tipsy.
Oh, yep.
And then I did
And
get
then
drunk.
And then I did.
I was hungover yesterday.
I came in the next day, like yesterday, yeah, and they both were hungover. And like, we're moving slow today. I'm
Yeah,
like, all right.
It was, I mean, I've had much worse hangovers.
Oh,
so
for sure.
That was,
Sure.
It was mild in comparison. But yeah, why did this person? Okay, whatever. I don't know what's happening. Are you here now?
I just bought David Faith's trying to start joke corner early.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it, but stop. I just bought some bird seed. How long does it take for the birds to grow once I plant them?
Just waiting a while for that one. I'm writing this down, this not much intel as the name of a podcast. I was thinking if I had a podcast, what would it be called? Like my own self?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Not much intel.
I like not much intel.
Not much intel.
Not much intel with
incel.
Natalie and with Natalie Lynch. I was like, if I had a podcast, I was gonna call it Public Bananas. I don't know why.
Public Bananas.
And there's for no reason whatsoever.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God.
I love it. But I don't think that would.
I love it. Yeah, Justin just logged in. We're all safe now. I don't know where.
I keep trying to write intel, and I have run into very many problems. We got there, guys. We got there. It's okay. Flip and zippo. Hey.
Welcome. David A. Hi. Welcome. Okay, guys. How y'all doing?
How's it going?
Good.
How
We're
are
good.
things?
We'll wait for your response.
Wait, we have a Algo monster.
Oh my God,
cheating
yes, okay.
question.
Very important question.
I'm
Tomorrow's
so angry
episode.
with this for not staying.
Tomorrow's episode is the French MRE. And the important question. Hey, David, welcome. Another David Cruiser, welcome. Just so you know, it
it's
is you.
Steve Squad's gone, and now it's the
David Squad. David. What do you call
Division.
It? Oh,
The David
I like
division.
the David division. What do you call a gaggle of Davids?
I got a gaggle.
A group of Davids is called a division. Tomorrow we're launching the French MRE, and in that MRE was pate, boar pate to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like pate? And yes, I'm trying to say the word pate as many times as possible right now.
Did you watch Pee Wee Herman when it was on television?
Yeah.
Did you? And the word of the day, and everybody screamed.
Ah!
I've always wanted to incorporate that into something.
Why
Like
don't we just start doing that on our live streams now? I don't know.
I was like, I used to try to figure out how we would incorporate it into our happy hours. Or like, how do I incorporate that into the drinking game? I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's got to be a way that, like, in the chat, if someone says the pre-designed word that no one knows, then we just go, ah! I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. There's something there. Well, I mean, like this year's theme is our mascot is a fox, and
A fox.
today's word is pate.
Fox Farm.
Do you like pate? Yay or nay? Are you on the pet? My aunt loves pate. Loves it. I remember that. Like she's like just eating globs of it on a cracker.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no, I'm not into pate. I don't like it. I've tried it several times. I just don't. I don't.
It's my favorite form of cat food.
All right, I'll give you that. Yeah, excellent. Adds whipped cream. Yes, I did add more because I needed more. I missed a spot earlier, so I know there's not enough.
Oh, Justin's asking where Orange Kitty is. Justin, I'm going to tell a story to Justin,
Oh
who's
my
not in
God.
the room. I'll tell it here because that actually makes sense. He can see this. Justin, so you were gone, and Orange Kitty came back in the house and does his like walking around the room. Like you'd think it was
really
Winchester
cute.
for a second.
Yeah.
Like looking around the room trying to figure out where are my people. And I'm always like, Pumpkin, I'm over here. But then he wasn't looking for me anymore. He wanted you. And he wanted to be in the back room because that door was closed to the back room where you normally hide while we do these kind of things. And he's standing at the door meowing. And I was like, I had to open it and show him that you weren't in there.
Yeah.
And then he left. He was
And
like,
then he
well,
was like, well, if Justin's not here, I
Yeah.
don't want to be a part of this
Mhm.
life anymore. And he left us. And now he's never coming back. Some of those MREs come with a cordial. Really?
Well,
Interesting.
we didn't get a cordial.
Yeah, we didn't get a cordial or a glass of wine or any snails or a baguette even.
Snails.
There aren't more Davids. Those are all Jason C. Browns as in disguises. Probably
Who said that?
infiltrating. That was
David.
David Faith. Probably. That would make the most sense.
Jason C. Browns. Ralph Morick. Hello.
Bravo, Ralph.
Sound and video are not synced. Oh, okay. Good to know because we had a little bit of an issue. Let me know if it isn't because we were having an issue and I fixed it. We thought, but maybe now it's
maybe it's slipping out again. It was for the first time in a long time. It was not in sync, which normally it is.
Yeah, we haven't had to futz with it in a very long time.
Thank you, Ed.
Here, just go ahead really quick.
And
yeah, go ahead really quick. I mean. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's really bad. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go back down. Let's go here. Let's try this. Let's try this. Is that better, guys? Do it. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. It's worse. Okay, guys. This is I can fix this.
This is very behind the scenes. This is how I can fix
have to
this.
Make sure. I know how to make. I don't know why it's so far off though. It was on when before, which is, God damn it, gosh darn it. I heard someone
interesting
in a movie say, when they were instead of cussing, they said Oklahoma, and I loved it.
That's fun. Yes, Chicago rating slightly off. B is in sync. Interesting. Ready?
Oh, it's bad on ours. So
it's bad for us.
We'll give it a 1, 2, 3. That's really bad. It's getting worse. I'm gonna go back down to our normal one, and then if not, we'll just.
You're playing the quiet game. Hi, Ryan. Welcome.
160 was where we started. This is our normal spot. So if it's better now, let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Wow, something's really off. I don't know what's going on. That's not normal.
Yeah.
That's not changing. Something's not changing. Something's not working.
What did we say this morning about we just don't need more things to be broken?
Something's not fixed. Something's not changing.
We're just gonna turn the video off and do a podcast now, guys.
Something's not working right. So,
oops, sorry.
That's really bizarre. No, it's not the internet.
Yeah,
no. That's really it's good. Kind of like on point now.
Oh my God, Goomba says it hasn't changed for him at all.
Yeah, it's really bad on Tara's. Go ahead and try it again really quick.
Okay.
Let's just whatever. We're gonna have the dysfunction at this stage, and I'm gonna go really, really bad, like watching a foreign film. Yeah, that was like the first time when we turned it on today. It was off, and then we fixed it, and somehow it went off again.
I totally wanted Natalie and Tara podcast.
Yeah.
Close enough. You just close your eyes and listen to the conversation instead of watching
this is what the normal setting is. So the delay. That's what I'm changing is the delay, and it's normally at. It has nothing to do with the internet, honey.
No. Yeah, nothing to do with the internet.
No, it's something with OBS or something. Yeah, it's normally at 160 milliseconds delay, and this morning when we turned it on, it was like way off. Yeah. It hasn't been off in. We always have to check it every time. It hasn't been off in months.
Yeah,
and then it was off, so we fixed it to like 600 millisecond delay, like a huge jump. And now I don't know. But yeah, Desiree says is good. Chicago Roundy says it's now good.
So interesting. They said Goomba volunteers David Pate to provide real-time captioning.
Yeah. Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it.
We're just gonna roll with it, guys.
Hopefully it's better. Or just close your eyes.
Yeah, or just close your eyes. Turn off the visual.
I am so tired of things not working. Though.
We were just saying this morning, like we're so done with things not working or just hitting roadblocks. Like we're ready for things to stop doing that, and now it's just funny. Now it's like, okay, cool, it doesn't work. When you never mentioned or complained about your day jobs. Oh yeah, we don't really talk about them. I'm much, really, do we? I
don't have a day job.
Yeah, I was like, you're a house cat. I'm
a house cat.
Going back to bartending for a little bit while I'm letting some projects roll through. because I can't take any more work on right now. So that's what we do. And I don't really talk about it because I actually like my day job. Day job's kind of fun. Well, time to head out and work. Have a great day. Bye, David. Good to see you. All right, let's do some business time before anything else happens. Tomorrow we are launching our French MRE episode, and I wasn't smart enough to look up who sent us that. Who was that? That was, I can see
Rusty
it in my head.
Squid.
That was it. Yes. Thank you so much, Rusty Squid, for sending us that. The episode's coming out tomorrow. It was a really fun MRE. I thought it was pretty awesome. I'm tired of everything being a fail. Natalie merch.
Yeah.
Next week, our Monte Cristo episode is coming out. We made the Monte Cristo from Disneyland.
Disneyland.
What's the name of the restaurant again? That was from.
They have it at the Blue Bayou, but they also have it at where we end up going is the Orleans Cafe. I don't know, there's 3 different ones that are French Market, Orleans Cafe. I can't remember which one's which.
I can't remember. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Bye, Jason. It doesn't matter. That sandwich was freaking amazing at Disneyland, and even better when we made it. So we highly recommend watching us do it, and so you can figure out what to do, what we did wrong, because we did do a little bit of troubleshooting of like, oh, this is the way to get it into the fryer, because it's so the batter that you dunk it in gets so thick. Like you had to like work with it.
You had to work with it, but then it also like because it's so thick when you go to pick it up with anything, you're just like getting rid of all the batter.
Yeah.
And that's kind of weird.
But it was delicious, and now I kind of want another one. They're so good. So that's coming out next week. Next week, we're also heading to Hawaii we're going to film a little bit while we're there, but we're mostly going for funsies. We don't know if we're going to do shush next week or not. We will keep you guys posted.
We need to figure that out.
Yeah, we have to take a look at what's going on with our plans and stuff. We've got a couple of things already planned out for ourselves, but we don't know about Thursday. So we'll keep you guys posted if we're going to do shush or not. We'll find out sooner rather than later so that you guys know.
Yeah.
And then coming up today, we are filming the science kit. Thank you so much, our little pot stirrer out there. Hence why I'm wearing the space shirt. Thank you, Evan Scherer and I think Ed Keaton for complimenting my shirt.
Oh, I was like, they did not send you the kit.
No, they did not send me the kit. They did not send me the shirt. They just said they thought my shirt was cool. Thank you guys so much. And then we're gonna be this month. Yesterday, while sitting down to work on some stuff, we decided that we wanted to do another song parody. So we'll be taking care of that this coming month. We'll give you more intel as we get closer on what we're doing.
We're going to Honolulu. Evan. Oahu.
And then while we're there, what we're working on while we're there is we're going to film a little sketch. So you'll be seeing that coming out, and we're going to keep that buttoned up until it's in the can. We'll tell you once it's in the can and we're doing it for sure. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to work out great, but just
you never know.
Yes, we were just joking about living at a 7-Eleven while we're gone instead of our hotel room.
We were joking about our reservation not being good when we got there. And like
everything going wrong.
She's like, we'll just be sleeping at the 7-Eleven. I'm like, well, I hear they're pretty good.
I've heard good things. I'm really excited about going to Hawaii. I'm excited about taking that one off my my bucket list too. That's a hard one. And also, I'm so tired of being cold. I'm so ready to be mildly warmer.
I was going to say it's a high of 80 while we're there.
I will take that. I will take that.
It's supposed to be windy while we're there.
I'm just so like work. The bar I work at is not very well insulated. So it's free. I crank that heat. I'll get there. It's 62 degrees in that bar. I'll crank it up to 80. The little nest thing, the owners will fight me and put it back down. I'm like, I'm doing this all night, guys. And then my house is cold. I have a whole system of heaters worked up, and like what doors get closed when and what I'm doing. So I'm like, I wake up in the morning and I close my bedroom door and I only heat my bedroom, and I have a heating pad on my feet. That heater gets turned off. Before I go make my coffee, I turn the heater on to the back room so that when I'm getting ready, that room is warm. Then I go make coffee and turn the front heater on for the cat because she's dying for heat. And then it's a whole like moving system of like, now I gotta turn this one off and this one on, and because my electric bill was ridiculously high from running all my heaters. Like
ours is our gas bill. Gas is through the freaking roof.
Yeah, I'm sure my gas bill is gonna be pretty high too because I left that heater on a lot and I keep leaving heaters on for the cat too because I feel so bad. She's like freezing. So anyways, I have a whole intense heating life, and I'm so tired of being 60 degrees. I can't wait to be 80 degrees. I'm looking forward to warmth, even if it has wind. Go snorkeling at Bay. I said
it's Hanuma. Hawaii is one of those where you do really say all the letters.
Okay.
It's some. I mean, you can often figure out how to say stuff because you can just say all the letters.
Oh. I can just say them all.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to try to like make it into
Akihabara.
Where's that?
I don't know. It's David Faith. I had a Don Quixote Akihabara when I was there. They are in Hawaii too. Cool.
Yeah.
Because he has a fur coat.
I don't know. We might go snorkeling. We haven't decided that really. Haven't really planned a lot actually. We're trying to, because it's not a film trip. It's more take it easy. We're gonna rent a car 2 days while we're there and do the North Shore and then do the East Shore. I don't think they call it the East Shore, but that's what I'm calling it now.
I'm excited about macadamia nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Eating myself silly on macadamia nuts. I'm excited about that Buddhist temple you found.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really cool.
I got in a huge fight with. So I've been to Hawaii twice. I went with ROTC when I was in high school. We marched in the King Kamehameha parade, and then I went with Justin once. But it was like 11 years ago or whatever.
Right.
And it was like 11 years in between. So, but I got in a huge fight with my drill sergeant outside of the temple. Like the woman who was our chaperone got mad at us because we were late to meet up with him. My best friend and I, we got in so much trouble all the time. We got all of us grounded to our barracks one night in Hawaii. But we were late to meet up with them, but there's this hill that comes down the side of the thing, and we thought it would be disrespectful to walk through the garden that was there.
Yeah.
And
she
was so mad at us because we took the long route to get to the car. And like, she's like, you knew we were late and you guys took your time walking down this hill. I'm like, no, I didn't want to cut through this garden.
Yeah, that was actually really thoughtful of you. Because you just don't know.
Kinda. I mean, I was late. Like,
yeah,
like,
you were late, but at least you're being respectful.
Then I got in trouble because I probably sassed her. And then my drill sergeant, Colonel Montgomery, was yelling at me about it. And I was yelling back at him. And he said, well, what? He said something like, he was basically calling me an idiot. Mm-hmm. And I came back at him with like, I said, well, then I guess I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I yelled it at him. And he says, and he for like the next year claimed that I called him an idiot. Oh. And I was like, and it wasn't until I had graduated that I was like, you know, that's not what happened. He's like, I know. And I'm like, you're like, he grounded us to all to our barracks because I cussed at him. And I was like, oh, I mean, fair on the language. Yeah. Yeah, I got.
And we will have time to visit Pearl Harbor. In fact, we're going on Sunday. I think that's one of our big plans to go to see it. Mm-hmm. I gotta watch that freaking movie.
You don't.
I do. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Real life got in my way from getting here on time. Shannon, no worries. I'm here now. Welcome. You haven't been here to stir the pot, and it was noticed. Your absence. It's been really quiet in the chat room. No issues have arisen. We were saying, though, that your science kit, the science kit episode today. So we had a whole conversation yesterday about what we're going to do for it. I'm very excited.
It's a little big adventure.
It's going to be a 2-hour endeavor, and we are definitely making a volcano.
Longer than that.
Oh, 3-hour endeavor.
Volcano alone is a
5-hour endeavor. Just watch From Here to Eternity. Never heard of it. What is it about? And hello, Dinkar. Was Dinkar here before? Uh-huh. Oh, missed it. I was making coffee. I was busy. Mm-hmm. I hope it doesn't blow up on you guys. Oh, yeah. It will. I had a science kit when I was a kid, like a chemistry set. Mm-hmm. And I would sit in our kitchen. We had this giant island in our kitchen. And I would mess with it. And, like, I'm not following any of the rules. And I definitely exploded some stuff. I definitely, I remember something flying out of one of the test tubes and hitting the wall. I was like, oops.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I definitely did not follow directions with that kit. And that no one was supervising me ever. It was such a mistake. This is how I also ended up in a taffy incident one year. Because I decided, I just got on this kick of cooking as a kid. Uh-huh. I was like, 11, my mom was like, what damage could she possibly do? She would just let me loose in the kitchen. I made taffy and got it everywhere because you're like the pulling it process was a disaster. And there was one time my mom tells this great story of like she comes into the kitchen and the whole kitchen is covered in flour, like just covered. And she's like, and I'm standing there like this. She's like, what happened? I'm like, I just went a little crazy. I just went a little crazy. I just went a little crazy.
Only thing, so I never had any science kits or anything like that. You just reminded me of a story though. Like one time I decided to make a cake that was like lots of little thin layers. Ooh, it was like layer after layer after layer. But then there was also to be like shredded chocolate on top, but I didn't really know how to do that. Oh. And so I had like just like a cheese grater and some chocolate or something. And like there was chocolate shreds everywhere. Like we kept finding them in the bottom of drawers. Like, we put, like you pull the tray out of the silver drawer and there's just chocolate shreds in it. And I was like, I don't know how. It was just exploding everywhere.
I love it. Yes, I was an only child. I was, and now I'm not anymore. From here to World War II movie on Hawaii starring Burt Lancaster, Deborah Kerr, and Frank Sinatra. I have not seen this. All right, I will put this on my list. That sounds very fun. Iconic love scene on the beach. Oh, is that the scene that we always see? Where the blue wrench be at? Time for Annika. He's there. He's just laying low. From maternity. Good Lord, Tara Dane doesn't know. Come on, guys, give me a break. I don't know every movie on the planet. I watch a lot, but not a lot. I get done editing some days and I don't want to look at a screen no more. Okay, yeah, the crashing waves thing. Cool. Very cool.
Is that what they're making fun of in Airplane?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is. All right, let's do some thank yous really quick. Chicago Randy, you know what you did.
We have to tell them.
No, I know.
Chicago Randy sent an email, which is also comment of the week, that was like, you made me do it. Like, I don't remember what it was.
Also, is that comment of the week this week? Because I support that.
Yeah, I did screen grab it. What is exactly does
and
it say?
And they call themselves actors. Calm down.
All I can say is that it's your own damn fault. It says there's a gift for you in the P.O. box. Gift. He sent us, I don't even know what they're called, but they're the device so that a woman can pee standing up.
Yeah, we have two of them now.
And he did reply back and said, I am 100%, or I'm betting 100% or whatever that this does not get made into an episode. You are correct. You won. However, I will put that in my glove compartment.
Yes. She will take the purple one, and I will take the pink one. From Here to Eternity won the Best Picture Oscar in 1953. That's cool. I at one point had the full list of Oscar winners for Best Picture, and I meant to watch every single one. I watched the very first one. That's as far as I got. I watched Wings, which was really good, actually. But that's as far as I got.
I can't. There's so many movies that have won in the recent past that I don't enjoy. That like, why would I?
Yeah.
Like, why would I trust your opinion 20 years ago, let alone 2 days ago?
Yeah. I also reached after doing film festivals. I was like, oh, this doesn't matter. Awards don't really mean anything. Not to be bitter and.
You know what? I saw an article that pissed me off. It's so indicative of how the award ceremonies work, and you've always known it, but it was like, this was talking about how Colin Firth does not deserve don't give Colin Firth the Oscar this year for what is it, the Banshees of I don't remember what the word is, that
Banshees,
last
whatever.
word.
Banshee,
the Banshee movie, which I really want to see because I love the two of them together too.
Oh,
You've seen In Bruges, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see it. I like that whole aesthetic anyway, so I really want to see it.
So it was talking about how he does not to give it to him this year because his career trajectory right now is to be in movies every year that he's going to get nominated. Like, that's like who he is right now. He's moved into this stage of his career where he's amazing and he's going to get these roles, and every year is going to get nominated. So you don't need to give it to him this year. It was like the argument. And I was like, and they were talking about instead you should give it to Brendan Fraser because he's having this amazing comeback, and it would be no, we're not writing a Disney movie with the awards year.
This isn't based on your personal things. This is based on who for this project.
Give me a participation trophy.
Did the best work. It isn't like, oh, you really should have got this award for the movie you did 5 years ago, so we're going to give it to you now.
No, I hate that. I've always hated that.
That's so stupid.
It's normally that the person who wins because they should have gotten it last year, but they had to give it to the person who should have gotten it the year before.
Yeah.
If you guys just
stop doing that, like, what is the one where there's some brouhaha that happened? I don't even recognize the names, and I didn't even it was like, why are we talking about this? That they had nominated someone, they had to check why she got nominated, like.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, someone got nominated for Best Actress, and they had to follow up with an internal review to make sure there was no funny business on how she got nominated. I'm like, because they're like shocked that I guess somebody, a movie I'd never heard of and a person I'd never heard of, well, that's great. Let them be nominated. Like, what's the problem here? I don't know. If anybody knows, feel free to tell us. That Lego Jack Sparrow.
Everybody gets a Best Actor award. Yes. And we're calling it just Best Actor. There's no Best Actress anymore. We're going to clump it together.
Just clump it all together.
Is it the Grammys did that? And
did they?
And this year it's all men nominated. There's nothing. But last year Adele swept everything. Right. But this year it's like there was no women nominated for Best
None of it matters. Awards don't matter. That's my point. They're great and wonderful if you win one. That's wonderful. Whatever. But they don't matter. It's not important, and it's definitely not important to stop the news cycle for when important things are happening.
Give it to NNT for PP Dance. Yes. Best acting.
Yes. which
Tom
is
Hanks won for Philadelphia. That was right call. And you know what? There's plenty of times where I like to go back when you go, this didn't get an award. This didn't get best. And you go and you look, you go, oh, but it was up against such and such and such and such. And you're right. It was a year that like, oh my God, you thought so and so should have won, but then you look and you're like, oh, but he was up against Daniel Day-Lewis.
Right. It doesn't matter.
Sorry, Charlie.
And yes, Shannon, fans matter. That's really what matters. It matters that you're making good work and you're making people happy. That's what matters to me. Which reminds me, thank you guys so much for all of your hard work on P Like Crazy. We had 6.4 thousand.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember the thing. 6.4K views on that sucker. We did triple in the first day than we normally do on that video. So thank you guys so much for helping move the needle on that, because that was amazing and excited. And I think we're just gonna start making more song parodies, because clearly that's what people like.
Because I've got a treasure trove of them.
Oh my God, you have a box full of them. I don't see why we don't just do more of them, because I love song parodies.
I love song parodies.
Yeah, I'm a Weird Al fan from way back when, so I say let's go.
I know every word to every song on the Dare to Be Stupid album, just so we all know.
So that we're all aware. So yeah, so you may be seeing more song parodies, because that one did so well that I think we're gonna lean in a bit on it and just pilfer through this amazing stash. And I'm sure that you're gonna come up with more now.
Yeah, the thing is, I have 6 written. I think is about where we were at. Like there were like 6 written that we were like, well, what about this one? Let's do this one. I'm like, yeah, but I wanted to do this in this kind of production. And it's like, like I actually...
There's some with like, she's got specifics,
there's
style,
there's some
whatever.
where like I want to, while I was writing them, I was envisioning like copying the music video.
Yeah.
Like, Be Like Crazy, that's what was envisioned while I was like, no, let's just get in a car and drive, you know.
Yeah. So I'm sure you're going to be seeing more of those, because they're super fun for us. They're just fun for us. And like, I enjoy making them, and they're... I don't know, whatever. Tara gets best person hiding in the back seat of 90% of the video. Yes.
You guys don't know it, but there's 3 total parts that we had to edit differently because Tara was in.
Because you can see me. You can see my arm or my foot.
There's the footage that you posted on Instagram of you laying down in the back. Blah, blah, that's where that's your arm in the rearview mirror. That's what you were doing. That was I did that before we started rolling. I actually, you could see in the footage, I moved over and then saw myself and lowered my hand. I was like moving the camera. Yeah. I was holding the camera in my hand. Yeah, because you were filming yourself. No. I know, because we weren't supposed to be filming it. I had just pulled out onto the road.
No, never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
And I know where that footage. Never mind. GoPro gets best supporting camera. Yes, agreed.
Yeah. And then there's two other parts where her foot's in it.
My foot is in the shot, and I had to go in there and like frame it out, which was really funny. I was like, oh, good job, Tara. Keep your foot out. Anywho's. Cool beans 34. Any other thank yous? That was the comment of the week thing? Yeah, that's funny. I like that. That's amazing. Thank yous covered. Great. Those are
and the GoPros did well.
They did.
So that was what we were supposed to be filming for 2 weeks. We ended up pushing it because it was raining here all the time, and I was like, I just don't want to be trying to film this in the rain. And then we were going to film it on the way up to wine country. Actually, was the plan was there's lots of just beautiful, actually where the song originated from is because, getting stuck on those roads where there's nowhere to pull over. But all those roads got shut down because of the rain. They all are closed. Well, they're probably open now again.
My whole neighborhood is a mess right now from all the potholes from all the rain. Like, there's so much construction going on around my house. There's like a whole thing going on in front of my house today, and like around the corner and stuff, because they're all out there fixing all the potholes that are now. Tara Ozit wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Nope.
There were times.
There actually was.
Actually, I said safety first.
There's the seatbelt thing kept going off, which I think is now broken. I got in my car and forgot to put my seatbelt on and was driving for a bit, and I was like, it never went off. I think it finally died. My old car. Yeah, it's funny. Just the things that are dying on my old car. I love my car. I'll never get rid of it.
Yeah, the sun going down in shadow changes. So we end up going towards what is that valley called? We headed towards Idlewild. We were towards Joshua Tree. I don't know what the but I knew I was like, oh, there's empty roads that way. And we ended up finding a really good stretch, and we're able to just like jump on it. We found some place to pull over. We set the camera up, and then we just drive in one direction, and I would just lip sync the entire time. And then on the way back, we'd get the inserts because the sun's on the other side of the car. So we get the inserts. That's why Tara's foot's in one, or, that's the road. And then we start over and we move the camera and drive down the road just singing. And I couldn't get the last verse, which is why we had to cut away to...
Well, it's hard. You're driving in trying to do a thing. That's not easy. trying to accommodate traffic. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do some more song theories and stuff.
Ed asked, did you see the Weird Al biopic that Daniel Radcliffe was in? I have not seen it yet. However, Jason C. Brown was the unit production manager on that, wasn't he? Or was he the unit production manager?
Unit production manager,
which it got nominated for something too.
I'm writing down a list of to-dos because I need to watch Pearl Harbor and I need to watch Weird. Yeah, I need to watch Weird.
Yeah, so we had our good friend, and actually, so we know, I don't know if you know, we know quite a few like little cameos in there because there's like this big party scene that's like all these old celebrities, and he just started pulling in people. Yeah, not us.
Fun.
Not us,
Yeah,
Jason
wait a
C.
minute,
Brown.
wait a
Not
minute.
us. I didn't get the phone call.
Why did I get a phone call? What? Jason C.
I'm
Brown.
moving to Dallas.
I'm moving to Dallas. Oh, Jason C. Brown. I hope he pops in and I can admonish him in person. That did just occur to me. Must have taken forever to get out of town. Yeah, it took us about an hour and a half to get far enough away.
I was like, we had 2 hours to drive before we were going to start being able to film.
Before we even got to start working, we had to drive right a bit. Weird Al is weird. I met Weird Al once. He's very nice. Yeah, he used to be an owner, like a part owner at Street where I used to work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he called in one day. I was like hosting and bartending. He called in one day to make a reservation, and he says, like his last name Yankovic. I'm like,
there's only one.
what's your first name on the reservation? And he goes,
Weird
Al. Weird. He goes, Al, and I go, get out of town. He goes, yep, this is weird. This is Al Yankovic. Like, that's so, I'm sorry. Great, we'll see you for dinner tonight. And then he came in later, and he was so nice. He was so sweet.
Man.
I was like, that's weird. Huh? I was so, like that. That's one of the few times I've ever gotten starstruck about a celebrity was Weird Al.
Totally.
Absolutely. Him and what's her name from Glee, the really tall woman.
Oh,
Blonde.
Jayn Lynch.
Yeah, she came in a little bit of starstruck. I'm like, oh, that's Jayn Lynch. Oh my God, that's
funny.
so cool. She's great. Weird Al as well. But he was very, very nice. And very interesting that he was a part owner. Like, it's so interesting
how that ends up.
Yeah, what celebrities do with their money when they make it, like investing in restaurants and whatnot.
David Arquette was part owner of, so was Keanu Reeves. For a while, I had Keanu Reeves' email address. He was part owner. They were both part owner of the Dark Room when it opened.
Oh.
And I had to send the numbers in every night.
Yeah.
And Keanu was one of the people that we had to send the numbers to. So
Really?
I had to, there was like so many times where I'm like sending the numbers and I'm like, what could I got Keanu.
Yes.
David Arquette came in one time with a party though, and I got in so much trouble because I let him come behind the bar. Like he wanted to come. He was like we were busy. We were slammed. It was like one of those where I was bartending by myself now. Okay. And like and he was like, let me come cocktail. It'll be fun. And I'm like, you are part owner. You're
this
David
place.
Arquette.
Yeah.
Like, like
you're David Arquette. So you own this place. Like, what am I supposed to do?
poured all the drinks and I put them on a tray and he like walked around handing them out. And like, I was like, and I got in so much trouble. They're like, what were you thinking? I'm like, they were more upset. Not that he was behind the bar or anything like that, but that like he felt that it looked trashy. Like it didn't, like it was like, like I don't know, like we looked like we couldn't handle our shit. I'm like, it was hysterical.
It was funny, and he was having a good time. Yeah. He was having a blast. They can just get off themselves. Nat, you got Jeremy Pippin's number. He's still waiting for your phone call. He is still waiting for your phone call.
So my friend is doing shows over at the Improv.
Oh my God,
and Pippin's there all the freaking time. And I keep thinking like, I go to look if he's got a show lined up. I was like, am I going to go to this one? Who's in the main room? And
that's so funny.
Don't want to run into Pippin again.
Oh my God. Did you end up going there? Right?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. I bought a ticket though.
I did that part. Yeah,
I bought a ticket though.
Yeah.
No, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't remember who I was.
Yeah.
Like,
He
was drunk.
He probably runs that work a lot too. Yeah. That's funny. I totally forgot about that too when you were inviting me. She invites me to go to this comedy show, and I'm like, I'm getting off from work, and I've done like 3 bar shifts in a row. I help with the rum club thing, and like I'm so toasted tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think I can keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
Like 9:00 sounds so late to me now.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna. I mean, and I had no problem. I would have gone by myself. It was just one of those where, like, things changed here. Like it was like, oh no, now Justin and I are gonna watch a movie or whatever. I was like, oh, I'll stay home instead.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things of like, I'm realizing, like, I worked that Friday night shift and I was up till midnight. I'm like, it's so late. Can I go home now? Like, am I just like, my clock is so different.
You're always looking over your shoulder for Piven. Like, just in case Piven shows up. Like,
10-minute warning for joke corner. 10-minute warning for joke corner. I will take your French jokes today. French jokes is the theme We'll start that in about 10 minutes. Let's do a little reminder to reminders. All right. Tomorrow, we are launching our French MRE episode coming out tomorrow. So if you are a fan of the MRE or you like to watch us eat snacks, that's a good one for you. Poor Natalie now has to edit us eating snack sounds. Yeah, I'm so sorry. And then
do it for you guys.
do it for you, so that you don't have to hear the next week, our Monte Cristo episode is coming out. Our Disney recipe Monte Cristo episode where we make the Disney's version of the Monte Cristo. It's so good. Highly recommend this recipe to you guys. Today we are filming our science kit. Again, thank you so much, Shannon, for supporting the show with the science kit.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. And coming out, guys, we're filming a sketch and we're filming a song parody coming up. So we got more fun content like we just released last week. So if you were liking Pee Like Crazy, stay tuned. More of that is coming up. Important to know, next week we are going to Hawaii for funsies. We will have an episode coming out as usual, but we may or may not be doing shush shush. If we do it, it's going to be poolside. So we'll keep you guys posted on our Oceanside. We'll keep you guys posted on whether or not we do it or not. We just got to look at the schedule and see if it's logistically possible because they're on blah blah time.
Oh my gosh! Right?
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, we'll see. I'll look. Wait.
Yeah.
Maybe early enough then that we could do it.
Yeah.
Wait, they're 2 hours ahead.
Right? They're 2 ahead.
So that means we would be starting at
10 a.m. Which means we need to be setting up by 9 a.m.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is actually we haven't left the room yet.
Right. It's a chill day. We'll figure it out. We're gonna. It is a chill day. We decided that that's one of our chill days.
Yeah, that would be like first cup of coffee time for us.
Right.
Like, yeah, I mean,
I
don't know if you guys
coffee down to the pool or to the ocean or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'd have to figure out where to go. We got the mics for it now though, so that's the sound will be good. We'll be in sync this time. Oh, God. I don't know what's happening now anymore. We haven't heard anything else. It was
just what it is.
Noon Terra time would be this time, but they're 2 hours.
It's always wherever
always.
Terra is.
Wherever Terra
time.
is Terra time. So we'll keep you guys posted on what we decide to do about that. And again, thank you, Chicago Randy. Is he been in here? Yeah. Have we seen him? Yeah, okay, great. I can never keep up because I don't do the hellos.
Oh yeah, you weren't in the room.
I'm always surprised when I'm like, oh, this person's here. Good to know.
Test equipment before you go. Oh, Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon. You think
that's so much work.
I'm not doing that. We're bringing our phones. We're bringing our mics that feed into the phones, and then maybe a GoPro. And I am minimal work on this. Minimal freaking work. Lip flap service. Yes.
Yeah.
What are you like, Formaggio?
Like Formaggio? You know good.
You know good.
That's a Justin and that's a Justin.
Gotcha.
You know like Formaggio?
You know good. Funny. The French version of Natalie and Tara's last video is Le Dance Oui Oui.
Le Dance Oui Oui.
Le Dance Oui Oui.
Let's do a
Le Dance Oui Oui.
Let's do
a
oui
French dance.
Who wanted the safety dance? Oh, C. Walker wants us to do safety dance as the follow-up, but it's the pee-pee dance.
What do you call a French pancake?
Le pancake.
The crepe. I don't know, but the crepe. Don't forget to buy slippers in Hawaii. Okay.
Why?
Why do I need to buy slippers? What souvenirs do I need to get from Hawaii aside from a puka shell necklace that I'll never wear?
I know. Well, it's included in your Jermaine's luau.
We're going to a luau, guys. I'm so excited.
We're going to a touristy luau.
A touristy luau.
I've been to it twice. This is the thing is everything we're doing I've done. But it's been 11 years the thing is I did all of them the first time too. So it's like every 11 years I go and visit.
Every 11 years you have to pay homage. Slippers in Hawaii are sandals. Oh,
okay.
I should buy my sandals there instead of buying them ahead of time. Is that what you're telling me?
No, don't do that. Don't. No.
Okay.
No.
Got it.
I mean, unless you don't already have sandals, maybe. I have sandals that I like. Don't you ever had like sandals that just hurt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so you gotta have sandals that don't hurt.
Fair.
No.
I'm like, oh God, is there something about this?
We gotta work in going to that swap meet.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah, we gotta make that happen.
Yeah, we do. We gotta go to the swap meet because that sounds amazing.
At least actually, I'm thinking about bringing my big suitcase. Anyway,
yeah, I was thinking.
We can put
We're checking them anyways. What?
I almost let the cat out of the bag about
Oh
something.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I considered it just because,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I feel like I just need the one.
Yeah, want me to bring...
You bring your little one, I'll bring my big one.
Okay.
I have the hard side.
Oh yeah, the hard side one, that might be better. I love that for once it was you and not me.
Oh. Yeah.
There's so many cats and so many bags, guys. I am all, oh my god, I can see a meme. It's you sitting there with a cup of coffee with the fire dog thing, and there's just all these bags everywhere. And each one has a cat in it. There's just too many bags with too many cats.
You taking the unicycles? We're talking about unicycles. No, we're not.
I'm just not
I
talking
might
anymore.
actually take up unicycling.
Yeah?
Like I keep thinking, I'm still so mad that I didn't bring the unicycle to Utah during the pandemic.
Yes.
Like, so I'm like, I want to take this up.
I want to take this opportunity to take this up.
But I have to reinflate that wheel first, and I really don't know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Coconut shell bras. I have them.
Yeah. Why do you have a cat in a bag? Because that's what you do when
where you put them when they're
put
not in
them-
use. A place for everything and everything in
When
its
they're
place.
not in use. Oh my god, 3-minute warning, joke corner, 3-minute warning. Put your cat. I don't have a cat in use, so I just stick her in a bag.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
where do you think Pumpkin is right now?
Go
In
to
the
the dog-
satchel.
We are planning on going to the pineapple plantation.
Yes.
The Dole pineapple. That is on the list.
We'll probably be doing a lot of Instagram stuff, and we'll probably do some TikTok-y stuff.
Yeah.
But that's just like when we feel like it. We're not making an episode about the Hawaii trip.
No.
This Hawaii trip, guys, next Friday is Tara's birthday.
Oh yeah.
That's why
41.
we're
Yeah.
going.
That's why we're going. It's our excuse to go. Now it's like, what about if we go to Hawaii for your birthday? But like, you're like, let's
Hey,
just go to Hawaii.
how would you feel about going to Hawaii for your birthday? She was like, absolutely not.
Absolutely.
And I had to talk her into it. I was like, arm twisting. I like had to, blackmail her. I have some things that I'm not telling you.
There's other cats in the other bags over in that room. Oh, paper bag is good. No, these are hard, thick burlap sacks that we're putting these cats in.
Okay, you can't. Hold on. Obviously, you don't know anything about keeping cats in bags because cat little claws will get through that paper bag.
Get through that paper
really
like
quick.
that. Burlap. Thick, intense burlap. That's what you really need
What
to
you
keep
need is
that
a good
cat.
Filson satchel.
Yeah, a Filson's satchel. That's what you need. A rummage bag.
Cops called on me.
Oh, we got 1 minute and make sure it looks like information. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot there.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Harsh winners. Yeah, we're gonna go to the pineapple. We're gonna go get some killer we'll do the food trucks. Oh my goodness.
I'm excited about eating all the food.
I want to go to that swap meet for funsies, and now we'll have a big suitcase, so we'll have a place to bring things back.
We need a big suitcase so we can bring things back. Don't get pineapple bras, they hurt.
No, not gonna do that. No. What else? And then it's just chill. Like really, like we got
chill.
The plan is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wait, is your birthday on Thursday? Friday?
Yeah, we're leaving on Wednesday the 8th. My birthday's on the 10th, Friday. Valentine's
we're
Day
leaving on Wednesday. We're not leaving on Tuesday.
Yeah, I keep thinking we're leaving on Tuesday too. It keeps messing
we're
up
coming
my
back
head.
on Tuesday
Because we so often do things on Tuesday. Like we
Thursday,
travel.
Friday are chill days.
Yeah.
Saturday is half a chill day.
We're going to live music on Friday, but no dancing.
Yeah, that's really we have to do this. This is how you dance.
Yeah, that's it.
Evidently.
I'm gonna do this. All right, Joke Corner has started. Joke Corner has started. You can see the format happening, so follow that along. Bonus points for French jokes.
Sushimi fun. Sashimi. We are gonna have plenty of seafood.
My God,
oh my gosh.
Why is childbirth called delivery and not takeout? There's no other thing in that sentence, and he knows the formatting, so I'm assuming that's the joke. Okay, the joke is what Desiree's about to do to me. Ce n'est pas qui est petit rond vert et qui monte et qui descend Un petit pois dans un assaisonnement.
I think that was half French, half Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning Spanish right now. I did learn French at one point. David Faith. Old MacDonald had a dolphin.
Oh.
Yes. What do French people call weed? Weed. Yes. David Faith, 1 minute you're young and fun, the next moment you're turning down the car ready to see better.
That works. I don't know what everybody's.
Yes, it's true.
Why this is a joke.
This is not funny.
It's universal. Real life.
Yes. David Faith, the Swiss must have been pretty confident in their chances of victory if they included a corkscrew in their army knife.
That's funny.
Thank you, Summer Test. David Faith, sarcasm will take you nowhere in the world, my manager kept saying. It got me to the International Sarcasm Finals in Monaco in 2019. Really? No. Not really.
No.
No.
An idiot.
Derek Ward, how has KFC kept their secret recipe from secret for so long?
They I don't know.
They didn't hide it in the garage next to the Corvette. This is good. This is
Yup.
good. Yup. David Faith, moist people aren't offended by the occasional typo.
Most.
I know.
Okay.
I get it now. Dinkar, how do lumberjacks shut down their computers?
They log out.
Yes.
Off.
Joke translation. What is small, round, green, and goes up and down?
Small, round, green, and goes up and down. A frog on a carousel.
It's pretty. I like that. It's got a small green pea in an elevator.
Okay.
And I knew that. I knew it had something to do about a pea because I know the term.
You know the word pea?
Yeah, because I kept saying that instead of please in France for like a month.
Funny.
Yeah. Which I found out in the most embarrassing way. David Faith, waiter, here's your check. How'd you find the steak? Me. Very easy. It was right next to the potatoes. Derek Ward, does anyone know any new Groundhog's Day jokes? I keep hearing the same ones over and over.
I want to watch Groundhog Day.
I know. Let's do that instead of filming today.
No.
Ugh, damn it. She always says no to me.
No.
Do you think Jeremy Irons ever quietly chuckles to himself while he's ironing?
If he doesn't, I don't want to know him.
No.
And his wife, or I don't know, Jeremy Irons' sexual proclivities, but his other. If his other doesn't,
Then
what
are you doing?
If your name's Jeremy Irons, do you like hate ironing? Do you steam everything?
Just to get around it. Why don't the French have 2 eggs for breakfast?
Why?
Because 1 is enough.
Enough.
Oh no, it's jumping. Oh, I saw something about tater tots though. Now I'm hungry. David Faith, I renamed my iPad the Titanic, so when I plug it in, I can say the Titanic is sinking. Rockefeller, how did the Parisian police find Quasimodo?
They looked up at the Notre Dame and
And
said, right there.
There's probably that hunchy shadow right there.
There's probably actually a tour that was going by, and there's a woman with an umbrella who's making sure everybody's following her. And shit. If you look up at this one right here, that's actually the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, we waved at him. They followed a hunch.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay. What goes through a potato's brain? You're blink.
I don't know.
Tater thoughts.
I was like, all I could think was a skewer.
So,
but you don't skewer potatoes. So
not really. What's the difference between a tick and the Eiffel Tower? I had to really read that.
A tick and the Eiffel Tower. I don't know.
Well, nothing. After all, they're both parasites.
Oh, okay.
A tick.
Yeah, I was thinking of a tick like a nervous tick.
Yeah, Yeah, there's so many ticks it could be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you know? Do you know what a dictator is?
It's a rude potato.
Yeah. An evil tater tot.
An evil tater tot.
I visit the most amazing French retailer. Le Target. Yes, Ben, yes. David
Target.
Target. I'm terrified of the Backstreet Boys. Me. I'm terrified of the Backstreet Boys. Therapist. Tell me why. David Pate. I've been experimenting with breeding racing deer. People have accused me of just trying to make a fast buck. Derek Ward, Puxatawny Phil's cousin, Arizona Abner, was buried alive under an Kmart parking lot. Consequently, 7 years of summers are expected for the state of Arizona. Hey, Orange Kitty.
Hi, Pumpkin.
David Faith, seeking one night stand. I might need two, though. I have had a lot of books. David Faith, if your dentist fixed your cavities with different colors, would you be okay with that, or would you have mixed fillings? I hate it when I gain 20 pounds for a role and then realize I'm not an actress. That's pretty good. All right, we jump.
What was I just saying that I needed? Sorry, I had a task that I opened my phone to write down. Justin, let Pumpkin in.
Desiree, Papa. Oh my God, here she goes again. Papa, pourquoi les mesures faites par la dame avec son bâton?
Where is it?
Il ne vit pas les fois, c'est la chef de shop.
Hold on. So it's dad. Why did that man something and woman go something?
Alors pourquoi la dame elle crée? You're welcome. Hi, John Walters. Welcome. David Faith, banker. So you'd like a loan and to start an all marsupial fighting championship.
Ooh.
Me, yes. I call it Mortal Wombat.
Mortal Wombat.
Banker, I'm in. David Faith, I don't know why Marvel doesn't use the Hulk to advertise more. He's basically one big banner.
Ha! That's funny.
Hey, Greg Phelps, welcome. Desiree, joke translation. Daddy, why is the guy scaring the lady by his stick? He is not scaring her. He is the conductor. Then why is the lady shouting? Why is he scaring the lady by his stick? He's not scaring her. He's the conductor. Then why is the lady shouting?
Okay.
Oh, the singer? The opera singer? No idea. We're yeah. Bake a cake with rum and nobody bats an eye. Big brownies with laxatives and everybody loses their shit. Greg Phillips, have you ever heard exaggeration has risen by 250,000%? If you give a man a fish, he will eat for a day. But if you give a YouTuber a chat, it will jump. It will jump. Gosh, dag nabbit. But if you teach a man to fish, he will bore you to death with endless fishing stories and photos of himself on Instagram holding said fish. Our last joke is going to be David's face, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook.
That's funny.
At a job interview, I filled my glass of water until it overflowed a little. Nervous, I asked the interviewer. No, I always give 110%. Desiree.
It's an example of what
That's what I'm capable of. What did the loan shark say to the Frenchman who loaned some money?
What did the Frenchman say to the loan shark who loaned him some money? Let's go with that. I don't know.
When you come back, you better have my money.
Monet.
Desiree, what type of photography do French photographers like?
Nudes.
Candide.
It could be taken on holiday.
Yeah. Greg Phillips, took my daughter to work day. The moment we arrived, she started crying. When my manager asked why, she replied, Daddy said this place was full of clowns.
You in trouble.
All right, here's our last one. YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook are considering merging, although the new name YouTwitface hasn't gone very well. That's a good last one. Good job, David. Good job. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us, putting up with the synchronization issues and so forth and so on. We got to go off and go film a video today. We're doing some science experiments, so we're very, very excited about it. We'll keep you guys posted about next Thursday, whether or not we're going to live stream or not. We'll figure it out soon, and we'll just make it ours. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget our episode's coming out tomorrow. Our past selves will see you tomorrow. Our future selves will see you next week, maybe. And our present selves are very grateful that you tuned in for our live stream. Bye.
I'm going to push this button now. Am I lying? I was. I didn't push it. I'm going to push it.
No? No, you're lying?